Hello friends, we are back with another video on Mridang textbook of English for class 2 NCERT. And today we are going to do unit 2, Welcome to my words, chapter 2, Seeing without seeing. Yes, seeing without seeing. And to get to this chapter, you have to open page number 27. So let's start. Chapter 2, Seeing without seeing. Let us look at this picture first. Can you see a little girl crying in her mother's arm? Right? She is crying. She is thinking about a boy who is wearing black goggles and she is very sad. Let's see and read the story. Little Onshangla returned from the school. She opened the door quietly. She kept her bag on the table quietly. Her mother looked at her. Onshangla, you are very quiet today, said Eva. Did anything happen in the school? Yes, Eva, said Onshangla. A new boy came to our school. He sits in our class. Yes, said Eva, listening to Onshangla and placing biscuits and milk on the table. So, till here, what has happened? Onshangla has returned from the school and she is very sad about something. She is telling her mother Eva that she is sad about a new boy that has come to her class. Okay, and what is the reason? We'll get to know ahead. The teacher helped him sit in the front desk, said Onshangla. He wears black glasses. He cannot see. He'll come every day. How will he do things? Finish your biscuits and milk, said Eva. Then we will play a new game. So, Onshangla is sorry. He's feeling sorry about a boy who cannot see. She's also worried about the little boy that how will he do all the things if he cannot see. But the mother, Eva, has something in her mind. So she asks her that please finish your biscuits and milk and then we'll play a game. Yes, let us play, said Onshangla. She tied a scarf over Onshangla's eyes. Now tell me, what do I hold in my hand? Said Eva. How can I? Said Onshangla. My eyes are closed. I can't see. You can find out, said Eva. Try it. Eva had a rose in her hand. What do I do? She asked. Onshangla touched it. So here you can see Eva is covering Onshangla's eyes with a scarf. And then she's asking her to find out what is in her hand. We can see that it's a rose. It is something soft, a flower, she said. Yes, said Eva. But what flower is it? Smell it? Onshangla bent forward and sniffed at it. It is a rose, she cried. So, can you see, kids, that Onshangla was able to tell that it was a rose flower by touching it and by smelling it. So, she cannot use the sense of sight right now, right? She cannot use that show. So, she is using other senses so that she can understand, she can find out what object is in her mother's hand. Next. Good, said Eva. Now try another thing. What do I hold? She held a small bell in her hand. She took it. Trin, trin. I know, said Onshangla with joy. It is the bell, the small bell that gives such a musical sound. I can hear it, Eva. Onshangla took the bell and shook it herself. Smart girl, said Eva. Then Eva took a glass in her hand. What is it? What do I hold now? Do you know? She asked. So now here, which sense did Onshangla use? The sense of hearing. She used her ears to hear and then she told that which object her mother Eva was holding. Now Onshangla touched it. It is a glass, she said. She put one finger slightly into the glass, a glass of water. So she is now using the sense of touch and she's saying that it's a glass. And then she touches the liquid thing in the glass and she said, I think it's a glass of water. Then Eva said, are you sure? Asked Eva. It could be milk or juice. Now how will Onshangla tell which object is that? By tasting it, right? Onshangla tasted it. Oh, she cried. It's not water. It is orange juice. Eva laughed. Good girl, she said. Now I will remove the scarf. You must. She took off the scarf. Onshangla blinked and looked at her. It is you, Eva, she shouted with joy. I see you. That was a wonderful game, Eva, said Onshangla. So Onshangla said Eva, if a child cannot see, there are other ways of finding out things, but the child may have some difficulties. I hope all of you will be friends with the new boy. Yes, Eva, said Onshangla. So this was the story of Onshangla and the little boy who cannot see, and how Onshangla now know that that boy who cannot see can use other senses to go around and tell what is going in the world. But still, there would be some difficulties for the little boy who cannot see. So we have to be kind and helpful to that boy. Now let us speak. Onshangla calls her mother Eva. What is the word for mother in your mother tongue? Close your eyes. Imagine that when your eyes are closed. How would you identify the following? Water, flour, any local flour, sugar, direction of a clapping sound. So how would you identify water? We'll identify water by touching it or by drinking it, right? Flour, any local flour, by smelling it, right? Sugar by tasting it, and direction of a clapping sound by hearing it, right? Now let us draw. Draw two things which you like to smell, and you have to draw two things which you like to taste, then share what you have drawn with your friend. For example, if one of the things for me that I love to smell is flowers, so I'll draw flowers. And I love to taste ice cream, so I'll draw an ice cream. Next, let us write. Answer the following questions. Fill in the blanks using suitable words from the boxes given below. So this is a help box and we have to use these words and complete the sentences. Okay. So the words are game, milk, quiet, biscuits, orange, boy. So the first one is Onshangla was very dash one day. Was very quiet one day. A new dash came to Onshangla school. A new boy came to Onshangla's school. Next we have Eva placed dash and dash on the table. She placed milk and biscuits on the table. Then we have Eva played a new game with Onshangla. And last we have Onshangla cried, oh, it is not water, it is orange juice. Second question is, what activities do you like to do with your family members? Write about them. One has been given as example. So I like to walk with my grandfather. So this is the activity. Walk. Walk is an activity, a doing action, an action that you will do, and with whom? With his grandfather. So I like to, we have to write an action over here. I like to cook. Cooking is an action. With my, I have to write the name of a family member over here. With my father. Then we have, I like to study. With my sister. Question 3 is, write 5 things you can do by yourself. One example is provided for you. I can take a bath by myself. So what are the other 4 things that you can do by yourself? So for me, those are, I can eat by myself. I can cycle by myself. I can clean my room by myself, and I can go to park by myself. Then we have, let us do. Put Our eyes do so much for us. We should take care of our eyes. Read the words in the bubbles below. Put a tick for whatever is good for your eyes and put a cross for whatever is not good for your eyes. The first thing is sit straight while reading or drawing. Sit straight while reading or drawing. That is correct. We should do that. We should do that. Then we have sit very close to the TV. No, we should not sit very close to the TV. Then we have stare at the sun. No, sun gives so much harsh sunlight, right? And it can be very harmful for our eyes, right? So we should not stare at the sun. Read in good light. Yes, we should always read in good light. We should never read in dim light because it put pressure on our eyes. If we read in dim light, we will put pressure on our eyes. So we should always read in good light. So let's put a tick over here. Then we have eat carrots and lots of vegetables. Oh yes, carrots and vegetables are very good for our eyesight. So we should definitely do that. Then we have play for a long time on the mobile. Oh no, mobile rays are very bad for our eyes. So we should not do that. Let's put a cross over here. And at last we have close eyes and splash water on eyelids. Yes, you should do that. It will relieve your eyes. So let's put a tick over here. Next we have eye exercise. Follow the instructions of your teacher and repeat the eye movements. Do not move your face and body, only move your eyes. So here is your face. So you have to first look up, then look down, then look right, and then look at the left. Read the words below each picture. An ox, an otter, an orange, a fox, a dot, a top, a clock, a lock, a frock. And this was done. Now we have done with the chapter 2 of unit 2. We'll meet again with another fun chapter. Bye bye.